Yo, bros, this is Wii2PLAY, the Brenton Brushworks of YouTube. Are you ready for another live stream slash video that's just out of the blue? I have found a shiny Magikarp. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. I found a shiny Magikarp on my Pokemon Sun game, which is great. It's a legit shiny Magikarp. See? One is red, one is gold. But that's not enough. And that's where it gets complicated. I'm trying to get a shiny female Magikarp. It's for a friend. I won't say who. But I'm trying to get a shiny female Magikarp. After looking it over, I have found out. Hold on. I better take care of this Magikarp so I don't mess up. So hit the one that has lower HP, which would be this one. There we go. I did it right. Anyways, I have researched some things about Magikarp. She only has 2 moves because I've been at this for weeks now. Kind of like the shiny Charmander thing. And I know that Magikarp only has Tackle and Splash. I went to Therapy.net to research how many power points each move has. I believe Tackle has 35 power points of PP, and Splash has 40. Adding it together, that should add up to 75. Now, I decided I'm going to take this as seriously as I can. I found a counter. I found an online counter, and I'm going to use it every time Shiny Magikarp uses an attack. Here is the deal. Here's the big result from all of this. I want to catch a Shiny Magikarp, but more than anything, I want it to be female. But this is a double-edged sword. If I can get a shiny Magikarp or even a shiny Gyarados that's female to pop up before this shiny Magikarp uses all of his power points, then I'm guaranteed a shiny fail, whether I catch this thing or not. This is going to be, and I'm not joking, this will be my very first shiny fail ever. I've been on this planet for 32 years, been playing Pokemon since day 1 almost, and I've never failed a shiny Pokemon. But today just might be the day. So, the ultimate goal is to try to get a shiny female Magikarp to pop up in an SOS battle. If not, I need to try to make sure I catch this Magikarp before he runs out of all his PowerPoint moves. Because if I don't do that, I'm not going to get any shinies. One way or another, the results are going to be almost the same. There's a good chance I'm going to fail a shiny. Regardless if it's this shiny. Well, no, it would have to be this shiny. Regardless if a shiny female shows up and I have to beat down this male shiny Magikarp just to get a female, or worst case scenario, this Magikarp uses struggle and I don't catch anything. That's the worst case scenario, and it could easily happen. If there's any other reason to live stream it other than to just show off how dire this situation is, it is the fact that maybe by live streaming it, I'll have a better chance of staying awake. But sometimes I've fallen asleep during some of these streams, especially the ones that I guess you could say go on longer than they should, like later in the night than they should. And I've done it before. I did it with Super Smash Bros. Melee. I did it with freaking Fortnite. And I'm sort of kind of doing it with this a little bit. But I wanted you guys to just see exactly what's going to happen. So far, Shiny Magikarp has used one move. I put down on the counter 1. So as long as I'm paying attention and add to the counter every time. Okay, my phone crashed for some reason. I'm using it to try to look at comments. As long as I keep track of the counter, then there shouldn't be a chance of me messing up and not catching a shiny Magikarp, period. But if a female shows up, I'm going to have to get rid of this male shiny, and thus that will count as my first fail. Anyways, what I'm going to do from here is not attack anymore. I'm going to use a Boss Berry or an Asper Berry. Not because Vero, my Decidueye, needs it, but because it's a good way to waste a turn without wasting anything. So giving a berry to a Pokemon that doesn't need it, I don't lose that berry. And so it begins. Hopefully my phone doesn't keep crashing. Okay, so that's a regular Magikarp. Now comes the next tricky part. I'm going to have to keep using attacks on said Magikarp without accidentally knocking out the golden one. So that's another risk of losing a shiny. The stakes could not be any higher unless it was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, and I end up just completely not seeing the shiny at all. This is the highest stakes that I've ever had. And more than likely, there's a chance that I could fail. Regardless if I catch a shiny or not, I could fail a shiny in this stream. So, if you're looking forward to seeing how this turns out, leave a like, leave a message. I'm trying to make sure I keep track of what's going on. Oh, here's the other thing. If a male shiny Magikarp or a shiny male Gyarados appears, that also counts as a fail. So I might be failing more than once. It's gonna be wild. This is gonna be very, very wild. Hopefully I can get a female to show up. But again, if that happens, then I fail. Oh man, how many attacks has he used? Uh-oh. This is what I was talking about. Okay, I'm gonna say he's used 3 attacks. No one's here to tell me otherwise. Give me a sec. I need to make this, oops. I need to make it so this is comfortable for me to be playing. Is this better? Close enough, I guess. I guess in the meantime, I'm going to watch something on my TV. I've got my headphones on. Oh, you know what? I don't like this. I have to be able to see the screen. I'm nervous, you guys. I'm very, very nervous. It won't take much for me to mess this up. Okay, I'm gonna guess the count is at 4. If I'm wrong, it's gonna suck. But because of that, I may want to catch it early. I may want to catch this Magikarp early. I'm gonna just be quiet the rest of the time, unless someone comes into the chat room and I get to talk. Oops, there was no reason for me to use a berry. Hold on, I gotta do something. Okay, alright, I'm ready. I got it. So, go to pluck, hit this female Magikarp, and we'll just continue from there. Just have to make sure I keep using the count. Okay, so use Raspberry here. Magikarp's going to call for friends, count up. It's a regular Magikarp, female, but still regular color. Count up. It should be at 8 now. I feel like I'm just going to talk just to keep myself occupied. Keep myself paying attention. Wait, is it at 8 or 9 now? Oh my gosh, I'm so terrible at this. Okay, I'm just going to bring it up to 10. I think if it gets to 70, I'm just going to have to call it there and try to catch this thing. Because I've already done a terrible job trying to keep count. Okay, I think it's at 11 now. If I kept the attack animation on, I'm pretty sure I would have been able to tell for sure how many attacks Magikarps use. Okay, I think it's at 13 now. Oh. Are we at 14 now? Oh my gosh. Okay, every time. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, almost screwed up. Almost screwed up just now. I wish I had a counter that just appeared on the live stream. I wish that was a thing. But with the technology I have, I don't think that's possible. Okay, so I think it's 16. Sorry if the screen's too far. It's hard to really tell, just by viewing my cell phone, how close the camera is to the screen of my game. Okay. So go to bag. Chestoberry, Bossberry. Yeah, Bossberry. Gosh dang it. I think it's at 18. I have it at 17, but I just went up to 18. I'm actually sweating right now, guys. I'm actually sweating. I'm worried. Okay, count up gonna guess we're at 19 right now. Gonna guess and hope it's 19 right now. Okay, nothing yet. I need to start getting power points up for some of these moves. But I suppose I won't do that until I get to False Swipe. Something like that. Sorry, I'm wigging out a little bit. Okay, I think we're at 20. Why do I do this to myself? The person I'm doing this for, I don't even know if they're actually going to take the offer that I gave them. So I might not even be doing this for real purpose. Except torture again. Because, you know, trying to get a shiny Feebas wasn't enough. Remember that? Didn't even get one to show up. I just messed up 3 times on that live stream. And the live stream's still titled, I'm punishing myself. It was still punished. Excuse me, it was still titled that. And I didn't change the title at all. So this is version 2.0, where there is a shiny Magikarp, but I refuse to catch it unless I can try to get a shiny female to show up, regardless if it's a Magikarp or a Gyarados. I don't care. I'm gonna need a shiny Gyarados, because whoever I'm doing this for is not going to keep it as a Magikarp. What's ironic about this, though, is... Oh no, the count! I forgot the count! Okay, I just bumped it up to 25. I don't know if that's right. Oh, I hate myself so much. I don't want this shiny fail to be the worst fail that I could ever get. I really don't. Obviously. But I'm not even paying attention to the count. I'm not even pressing the count up button on my computer. I'm just sometimes mindlessly tapping the button without really thinking about it. The fact is, if I undercount and Shiny Magikarp uses Struggle, it's over. It's absolutely over. It's gonna be the worst experience I've had in Pokemon, next to this one other experience I've had. Might as well tell you about that. It's one of those things where I was a kid, so I wasn't really thinking it through, but it was on Pokemon Sapphire. I came across Kyogre, and the first thing I do is I throw the Master Ball. So instantly I catch Kyogre, which is great, but here's the thing. Then I came across Rayquaza, and that was the worst of battles for me, because obviously I wanted to try to catch Rayquaza, but I already wasted my Master Ball. So when I learned Rayquaza could heal himself up, despite all the times I used, I'm not even sure I was using False Swipe, to be honest. I was using some other move and hoping and praying that wouldn't knock out Rayquaza. So every time I knocked out Rayquaza, or Rayquaza used Struggle, I had to reset my game. Not soft reset. I didn't know how to soft reset. I had to reset my entire game, turn it off, and start all over again to try to get to Rayquaza. Because I ended up spinning the Master Ball on a Pokemon that would have been able to catch easily enough with an Ultra Ball. That was the worst experience I've had in Pokemon. I mean, I guess I also kind of had a hard time trying to figure out how to get further on Pokemon Gold and Silver. Like, I think I got stuck in the Ice Cave. After that, I wasn't sure I wanted to play Pokemon anymore. But next to that, I think the grind against Rayquaza was the worst thing that I had come across in a Pokemon game. Not sure about the count up. I'm just gonna bring it up to 30 now. I don't know if it is 30. I don't know if I'm higher or lower. I want to believe that I'm higher, and if I am higher, that's fine, because I'd rather just not feel a shiny at all. But I'm still trying to get a female to show up. If the shiny female doesn't pop up by arguably maybe the 70th count, maybe I'll start trying to actually try to catch Shiny Magikarp, the male one. Okay, no, I guess I need to move it over here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so count up is at 33. I like that no one else is here, by the way. I know the live stream's unexpected. Nobody was expecting it. It's late at night. But there are times when I start a live stream and some of my most active watchers are there at the very beginning of it. But this time no one's here. Okay, I think I'm at 35. I think. Can't say for sure if that's correct. Once again, I'm sorry I'm moving the game around. I don't have it set on a solid surface. Right now, I'm actually just laying on the couch, holding my 2DS up to my streaming camera. It's very inconvenient for me. But it is what it is. Alright, so that's a female Gyarados. But it's not shiny, so you gotta go. I think that brings it up to 37 now. I'm tempted to bring it to 38. I really don't know what I'm doing. In case you can't tell, I'm just slowly choosing my inputs because I'm afraid if I rush, I'll do something like accidentally run away from a fight or defeat the golden Magikarp without catching it. Okay. Count at 39. Okay, I think the count's at 40 now. Again, more than likely, I could be wrong. As long as I'm over the number and not under, I'll be fine. As long as I don't try too many times after 70. Okay, I think we're at 41 now. Okay, I'm just gonna put the count up now. Use Spirit Shackle on this non-shiny female Magikarp. Is that 42? Man, I'm just fooling myself at this point. At least the chance of getting a shiny Magikarp is still alive. Okay, use a Raspberry. I think the count's at 44 now. Oh no! But yay! My shiny male Snivy I got at some point is leveling up. Well, there you go. That's my first shiny fail ever. Thanks for watching. What happened? Okay, hold on. Thinking. I think there's only one reason that I failed. I think there's only one reason I could have failed this quickly. And that's because that particular Magikarp only had Splash. It didn't have Tackle. I'm going to look back at the footage and throw up. Okay, no, I won't throw up. But my counter is... Okay, let me show you this. This is the counter I'm using. I've got it clocked in at 44. Now, obviously, it's probably a 45. And if that's the case, well, no, it would have to be 40. Because Splash is 40 power points. That's it, you guys. That's it. I did not even notice that the shiny Magikarp never used Tackle, which meant the shiny Magikarp never had Tackle. All it had was Splash. All it had was 40 power points to his name. Oh. I mean, there are way worse ways to fail a shiny, but It happened. I officially failed to catch a shiny for the very first time. There's been times when I tried to find a shiny, and trust me, I failed at that too many times. Remember the sandy gas thing? Oh, I haven't even gone back to try to get a shiny sandy gas. Shiny Mimikyu. Obviously the shiny female Charmander didn't happen. But this was my first legit shiny fail. And I really tried to make sure I did everything right. But my fatal mistake was thinking every Magikarp had Splash and Tackle. No. Only the strong Magikarp have Tackle. I can't remember what the level was on that shiny Magikarp. Regardless of how bad I was with the counter, regardless of how I probably should have caught the shiny male instead of trying to go for a shiny female, doesn't matter. None of it matters. All that matters is I, for the very first time in my entire life, Wii2PLAY, the Brenton Bushwicks of YouTube, failed to catch a shiny Pokemon. That's it. That's all there is to it. And I'm gonna have to go to bed with that haunting memory in my head. You know what? If you somehow enjoyed that, if you wanna write down how you're sorry that I did something like that, comment to say how stupid I am for not trying to catch the male shiny, feel free to let me know. At least I got a shiny superior, my shiny male Snivy to evolve. The only reason I got a shiny superior anyways was because I was trying to get a shiny female for Adrien. Shoutouts to him. But that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm going to save one more time because why not? And I am going to quit. Because there's really nothing else to do at this point. I'm probably not going after that shiny Magikarp for a long time. At least a couple of months. Well, thanks for checking out the live stream. It actually ended way shorter than I thought it would. But again, my fault. I thought that shiny Magikarp also had Tackle. And considering that my counter was only around the 40s, I'm pretty sure I can prove without a single shadow of a doubt that that shiny Magikarp only had Splash. And because I calculated my numbers wrong, because I wasn't paying attention to see if he even would use Tackle, that's all she wrote. I'm not gonna dwell on it anymore. I'll just cry in my sleep. Anyways, thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'm gonna upload a Sonic Let's Play I started, so look forward to that. I think the theme for this week is gonna be Sega. So, Sonic and Super Monkey Ball. I gotta finish up Banana Blitz, even though Banana Blitz HD is coming out. I gotta finish Banana Blitz, so look forward to that. But until then, and until my next videos, I'm probably not going to be doing any more shiny hunting for a long time. Maybe I'll do some kind of exception on Wii2PLAY. But regardless, this has been Wii2PLAY. I really shouldn't have anything else left to say, considering I'm just repeating myself now. So, I hope at least you enjoy your night and enjoy your day. Catch you later.